Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shay goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
Give it up for the one and only Jason Statham is here.
Yes.
Here. Jay, what up, baby?
Thanks for having me on. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Oh, man, the Italian Job, the Expendables, War, Crank. I really like your movies.
That's nice to hear.
Does it make you uncomfortable being a man that I'm saying how much I like you?
I just feel the love. I love that.
Okay. Give me that jiu-jitsu look. Like, at any moment you're going to have to get on guard or something, man. Like one of your movies, bro.
I appreciate that, It's nice to know that I've got couple of people out there that like what I do sometimes.
Come on, man. I'm like I'm the guy who used to eat, manwich burgers. I'm that dude who sits on the couch and scratches his nuts while he watches TV. I'm a man's man, and you're a man's man actor, man. There's not a lot of them left, And so I appreciate that, what you do, man. And also, man, I know you study the arts too, right? Martial arts?
Yeah, I've done a fair amount over the years,
Yeah. You're a kickboxer?
I did a bit of kickboxing, Thai boxing as a kid, and my dad was a boxer. He taught me how to throw punch from an early age. So I do a bit of jiu-jitsu here and there. It's all to help with what I do on the screen,
to make it feel and look as real as possible, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, you have to understand what sometimes looks good on the screen isn't as practical as it would be in a real life situation. They have to. Everything's a little exaggerated and a little bit. It's not what
it's slower, right? You got to do it slow, more
exaggerated.
Right,
it's slightly different. So you have sometimes I've worked with fighters that come from the cage and Randy Couture and people like that.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily an easy transition because they're used to getting really hit. So when you don't hit them, they find it hard to react. You know what I mean? It's almost too fake. They go, "Well, fucking hit me."
What are
you doing not hitting me?
Yeah, I want if you don't mind, like just further down the interview, I want to talk about the movie. But I'd love for you to demonstrate a move for me. Now we had our very own resident movie expert DB, who's over there. He actually saw the movie.
All right.
And your character is a war veteran, right?
He's a war veteran.
Yep. And returns back to home and can't make that transition because people pretty much turn their back on him, right?
Right.
Yep. Right. And DB saw the movie. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. I like to go on it. They did the special screening, but I'm gonna go in the theaters and see it this weekend. Okay. I'm gonna actually pay. You know what I mean? So he likes the freebies. He want to ask you a couple of questions.
So I'm watching the movie, and I know that you come from a background where you actually did work in like black market, underground scene and stuff, and your character kind of gets caught up in like the underground world of like the Japanese mafia kind of thing and stuff like that. Yeah. So did you ever have any situations where you might have had to like go against your better judgment and do something a little against your morals, I guess to say, in while you were doing the actual black market stuff? When people used to ask for their money back, because sometimes, what I was selling wasn't the best thing in the world. Right.
But I used to let people's greed get the better of themselves. It's when I'm working in the street with jewelry, it ain't solid gold.
Right.
But some people were stupid enough to think it was solid gold. So when they discover that they're a little bit too stupid and they want their money back, I ain't got no carpets and chandeliers. I ain't giving receipts out. Yeah. So money back ain't a thing with me.
Right,
so
right.
Sometimes I used to feel bad about that. But there was certain people that, if they looked a little, you'd have to kind of have your own sort of judgment at that time whether they get their money back or not. But usually I'm trying to make money. So I'm not trying to behave like Barney's.
So Jason Statham is a crook, basically. You was a crook. That was
right, I'm
prior to an actor, right?
Yeah, it's crooked.
Okay.
And I know a lot of your movies, you end up fighting like more than one person all at one time. Have you ever fought more than one person at one time in real life?
Not recently, no.
Not recently.
No, I mean, I got into trouble as a kid, but it's so. It's the worst thing. People in the UK, they're stupid. You got to try and stay. You got to understand the situations that you get into, and best avoided when people have been drinking. You know what it's all about. I ain't got time for that one.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.